Imagine waking up in a world where the weather outside your window isn't just a natural phenomenon, but a carefully orchestrated symphony, conducted by the hands of humanity itself. The sun shines when you want it to, the rain falls just enough to nourish crops without flooding cities, and hurricanes and droughts are relics of a chaotic past. It sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, but what if I told you that the technology to control the weather might not be as far off as you think? As we step into the future, advances in meteorology, climate science, and geoengineering are pushing the boundaries of what we once thought impossible. The idea of controlling the weather involves manipulating atmospheric conditions such as temperature, humidity, and wind patterns to create desired weather outcomes. This could be achieved through technologies like cloud seeding, where chemicals are dispersed into clouds to encourage rain, or more advanced methods like space-based solar reflectors that could deflect sunlight to cool the Earth. While we're still in the early stages of developing these technologies, some experts believe that within the next 50 to 100 years, we could possess the ability to influence the weather on a global scale. The implications of this are staggering, and as we journey through this concept today, we'll explore not just the benefits of controlling the weather, but also the profound impact it could have on our daily lives, and the dangers that might come with it. Let's begin by exploring the potential benefits of controlling the weather. Picture a world where natural disasters like hurricanes, tornadoes, and tsunamis are a thing of the past. With the ability to steer or dissipate storm systems, we could save countless lives and billions of dollars in damage. Coastal cities could flourish without the constant threat of rising sea levels or devastating storm surges. Imagine New Orleans, no longer haunted by the memories of Hurricane Katrina, thriving as a hub of culture and commerce, safe from the fear of future floods. Beyond disaster prevention, controlled weather could revolutionize agriculture. Farmers would no longer be at the mercy of unpredictable rains or devastating droughts. We could ensure that every region receives the perfect amount of rainfall and sunlight, leading to bountiful harvests year-round. The implications for food security are enormous. Famine could become a relic of history, with every nation able to produce sufficient food for its population. The concept of hunger might become obsolete. Urban areas too would see remarkable transformations. Imagine never having to cancel an outdoor event due to rain or snow. Cities could schedule pleasant weather for weekends and holidays, boosting tourism and quality of life. Even on an individual level, we could have the power to influence the weather for our personal comfort. No more shoveling snow in winter or sweating through heat waves in summer. Controlling the weather could also have profound effects on public health. Air quality could be managed to reduce smog and allergens, leading to fewer respiratory illnesses. The spread of vector-borne diseases like malaria and dengue could be curtailed by manipulating temperature and humidity to make environments less hospitable to disease-carrying insects. Now, let's bring it down to a more personal level. How would controlling the weather change your daily life? In a world where the weather is tailored to human needs, your morning routine could be as predictable as the weather itself. Imagine waking up to a gentle sunrise every day with the temperature set to your preference. Your morning jog is always accompanied by a cool breeze, and your commute is never disrupted by rain or snow. Weekends could be planned without the worry of bad weather, ensuring that your outdoor activities are never spoiled. For those with hobbies that depend on the weather, like gardening or skiing, controlling the weather could mean year-round enjoyment. Gardeners could have a constant supply of sunlight and rain, leading to flourishing gardens no matter the season. Ski resorts could maintain perfect snow conditions throughout the winter, attracting tourists and boosting local economies. Even industries like fashion could be transformed. Without the need to design clothing for unpredictable weather, fashion could evolve in new and exciting ways, with a focus on creativity rather than practicality. Your wardrobe could consist solely of what you love to wear rather than what you need to wear. But the changes would go beyond convenience and comfort. With weather-related disasters eliminated, the mental and emotional stress associated with them would vanish. The fear of losing your home to a flood or fire, or the anxiety of prolonged droughts affecting your livelihood would be gone. You'd live in a world where the weather is your ally, not an unpredictable force of nature. However, as with any powerful technology, the ability to control the weather comes with significant risks. The most immediate concern is the potential for misuse. In a world where weather can be controlled, what happens if this power falls into the wrong hands? Nations or groups with malicious intent could use weather as a weapon, creating droughts, floods, or storms to cripple their enemies. The idea of weather warfare is a terrifying prospect, with the potential for destruction on a global scale. Moreover, even with the best intentions, the complexity of Earth's climate system means that unintended consequences are almost inevitable. Altering weather patterns in one region could have ripple effects across the globe. For example, increasing rainfall in one area could lead to droughts in another, disrupting ecosystems and harming biodiversity. The interconnectedness of the planet's climate means that tampering with it could have far-reaching and unpredictable consequences. There's also the ethical dilemma of who gets to decide the weather. In a world where the climate is controlled, who has the authority to make decisions that could affect billions of people? Should wealthier nations have more say, or should it be a global decision-making process? The potential for inequality is enormous, with some regions potentially benefiting at the expense of others. Finally, there's the risk of becoming too reliant on this technology. If we start controlling the weather, we may lose our ability to adapt to natural climate variations. Humanity has survived and thrived by learning to live with the unpredictability of the weather. By controlling it, we could lose a vital part of our resilience, leaving us vulnerable if the technology ever fails or is compromised. As we stand on the brink of a new era, the prospect of controlling the weather is both thrilling and daunting. The benefits are undeniable. A world free from the devastation of natural disasters, with abundant food and perfect weather year-round. But the dangers are equally significant, with the potential for misuse, unintended consequences, and ethical dilemmas that could reshape our world in unpredictable ways. The journey to control the weather is a fascinating one, filled with promise and peril. As we continue to explore this frontier, it's crucial that we proceed with caution, guided by wisdom and a deep understanding of the complex systems we seek to influence. The future of weather control holds the power to transform our planet and our lives, but it also reminds us of the delicate balance we must maintain between human ambition and the natural world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of what it might be like if humans could control the weather. As we look to the future, let's remember the lessons of the past and strive to create a world where technology serves not just our needs, but the well-being of all life on Earth. If you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, which really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Comment what you want us to talk about in our next video, and stay tuned for more explorations into the mysteries of the universe.